So it is Thursday, May 1st. Or no, hold up. Oh, okay, good. It is May 1st. So we made it to May. Happy May. I feel like I'm doing better. I actually just got off with two people that I did treatment with in Res. They're on an exposure right now at the mall. I'm so proud of them. So it was good to FaceTime them and just see them out and about in the real world. And it was cool because I had just gotten back in my car from shopping and getting those items. That was actually such a hard choice because I was back and forth, but I feel like I always joked about making ice cream out of my Boost. Not that that's what I'm gonna do that with. I'm gonna like legit make some actual ice cream, but it is just cool. It just feels very like recovery oriented. And I have so many items. Like I'm gonna add Oreos to that and graham crackers and like Nutella sun butter. Like I'm gonna really like mess around with some stuff. So yeah, it just feels like a recovery win. One thing I was gonna say is I just hopped off with my new therapist and my old therapist that I was seeing. Well, not even old. Like I was seeing her when I was in Res. That wasn't that long ago, and that was just like a really good like bridge session. It was like a backwards bridge session because I wrapped up things so quickly to like get home and stuff from Res that we didn't get to have like a forward bridge session. I have no idea. Like we didn't have like the proper one. So yeah, so I got to see my therapist and that was just good. And she said something similarly to another therapist that I saw when I was doing virtual PHP said, and it's, you didn't come this far just to come this far. And I feel like that's a mantra that's just gonna stay in my ears. And I just want to keep telling myself that when I have hard days, when it feels like too hard to make the big decisions. And I am just telling myself, and the therapist that I have today was just reminding me, like, let's just do today. Like, let's just do today. Because when I get overwhelmed and like think about the future too much, like, goodness, that's when it gets like really hard for me. So just to put things in perspective of like, what does it look like to do today? And AA like helped me with that a lot too. So anyways, I think for me, I'm just like really trying to think about like, what does today look like? Today looks like making a drive right now, going home, being with my dogs, being with the puppies. And I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna keep it really simple. Also, I want to be thinking about like how to set myself up for this weekend. And there's a Zoom call tonight with a group of people that I was doing treatment with, and it's just an open-ended call to help with like catching up and like meal support and stuff. So I mean, recovery is there for me. Like everything is right in front of me. There are so many places and people to plug in with that like I don't have to do it alone, and I don't need to. And I know I'm exhausted, but there's such a balance to that, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what it looks like to kind of get time that I need to like recuperate, and like maybe it's these car rides, and maybe it's like doing this vlog still. But I feel so protective of myself right now, of like kind of coming back into the real world, and just that level of exhaustion, and trying to honor that, but then also like push myself to keep connecting, to keep doing the work, because yeah, I didn't come this far just to come this far, and I feel that. And right now, I think there's moments where I'm feeling like anxious that I don't have a job, and that's why I keep saying, I'm like, no, as you said, your job right now is to do recovery, to take care of puppies, and like at some point, like I would love to study and stuff, but truly, like I just want to pour myself into recovery, taking care of puppies, and my sobriety. And outside of that, like I just need to like really pare it down. Yeah, so today I'm gonna make this drive, and I do need to do like some practical things, like do a load of laundry. And besides that, I should like eat dinner and relax. Truly, that is what is on the agenda for today. And then I just want to kind of hang low, you know? I don't need to go back out. William and Sonoma was enough, although that was really fun, and I'm glad that was like such a closed environment, and it was so close. like I wasn't a long drive to get there. So that for me felt good, that it was just simple. Yeah. All right, so I just got out of treatment, and then I stopped by William and Sonoma because I had a gift card from my work for my birthday, and like also like right as I was leaving, it was like a combination gift. So I got an ice cream maker. How recovery does that sound? An ice cream maker and then food processor. That's what I got, yeah. And so I got mixed berry gelato, and then I got creamy caramel for ice cream. The people working there told me that those are the 2 best flavors. Yeah, and it's also like, it's oh gosh. What? It makes ice cream gelato and frozen yogurt and sorbet. How cool does that sound? Oh, man. So this is wild. So I've done PHP today, and I'm driving home, and 2 people from Res called me, and we were catching up, and that was just so cool. It was like after I got out of shopping, and they were doing their exposure, and it was just awesome to get to catch up with them. And then get this, so then I hop off that call with them, and it was FaceTime, and then 2 of my other friends from Res also called and FaceTimed me, and I got to catch up with them, and like, I'm just so proud. And then one of my best friends that has nothing to do with Res, outer world best friend, called me, and we were just catching up for a minute. And so I just feel like really thankful and like really supported, and just really backed. Sorry, there was a person next to me. But yeah, I feel like I just have just an army of people around me. Oh, and also get this was one of the other things I purchased while I was at that store. Woohoo! Food processor. I'm so pumped. Yeah, so super thankful, and like I think I'm gonna make some pesto, and maybe this will help me get over some hummus stuff. Ooh, it has salsa. There's plenty of options. So anyways, I'm headed home. I'm almost home, and that just like wasn't the car ride that I was expecting and anticipating to have. And yeah, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for connection and being able to do recovery and life outside of Res and building back my world again. And it's just gonna take time. And I think I just want to be patient. And also, I think it's good to talk to people that are like transitioning out of Res too, because for me, I felt like, gosh, am I just like doing horribly? Like, because I'm just so exhausted and I don't have the energy, and like, it is, I don't know, like there's this like thing of like, is it okay to struggle? And at what point do you know, if you're in that kind of headed forward still and struggling, but you're still like on the course. And I had a really good friend tell me that she was like, you'll know, like, you'll be able to tell. And I think that that's true. And for me, I've just been honest, like with my team, and just like in my thoughts and like where I'm at, and like just everything. So that feels really clean. And so I am proud of that. But yeah, I'm headed home, and I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do besides just love on some puppies. So I'm thankful for that. I feel like my brain is all over the place, but it was really good getting to connect with like people that I was just recently doing treatment with, and also getting to connect with new people that are doing treatment and doing PHP with me, and then just being extraordinarily and boldly honest with my team. And that feels really good. That feels different. It feels a little scary, but also it feels clean. And I just want to like really do the work, and I don't want to just get by and like protect a disorder or an addiction. I'm not here to protect it, you know? Like, I really do want to be better, and there's just like, there's just so many ways to do that right now. Like, there's so much support, and so that's why I'm like, I want to gain as much ground as I can, like, while I have all these supports around me, because, I mean, PHP is not for forever. It won't be for forever. So, and I think for this first week, it's just like, I just need to get my feet underneath me. I can think about kind of like bigger picture things, but yeah, right now it really is just like doing what's right in front of me.